Hello there. My name is Heather Bone, and I'm a reading coach with the Citrus County School District. First of all, I want to thank you for working with our Citrus County students. Our students are the best, as you will soon see. You will be using Lexia Resources to provide instruction to our students. As you will see, there are resources for each component of reading, including phonics, phonemic awareness, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. I'm going to go ahead and navigate through some of these. I am in our shared Varsity Tutoring Lexia Resources Google Drive. So I'm going to first go to this document for support for instruction. This is where the bulk of your materials will be found. Okay, so we're going to control click. There we go. This brings us into the support for instruction section of Lexia Core 5 Reading Resources. As you can see, there's phonics sections. There's a little bit in here. There's some phonological awareness. We go down to structural analysis, fluency and automaticity, and I'm going to go through these a little bit with you. Comprehension. Okay, and if we look on the other side here, the Lexia slide decks, and the Lexia slide decks are broken down into the components of reading. There are also digital Lexia skill builders, vocabulary instruction, and some writing supports at the end here. What I have found when working with Lexia Resources is if you build a routine that incorporates as many of the components of reading as possible, it helps that student make connections between each of those reading domains to help them grow as a reader. I want to first go into these Lexia slide decks. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click a phonological awareness section here. And you can see which lessons they have for that. So we have beginning sounds all the way up to segmenting syllables here. So once you click this, you would make a copy of this document because it is on a Google slide. And then you would be able to use this. I'm going to try to make this a little bigger here. You could use this in your instruction with students through the computer. Down at the bottom, there are direct instruction notes to guide you as well. So you can see right here what the teacher says and the pictures to support that instruction that's happening. Each of the Google slide deck lessons has this notes piece down here to guide you. All right, so I'm going to get out of this one. And I mean, they're all Google slide decks here. I will go to a comprehension lesson just so you can see the difference. You could break this down by different skills here. So let's go to cause and effect. Again, you would make a copy, and this would copy right to your Google Drive. Okay, and let me expand this a little. And as you will see down at the bottom here, again, is the lesson description, the teacher tips. It tells you what preparation you will need. And then as you go through each slide, it has the direct instruction right down in the notes section. Okay, so these are the slide deck lessons that are broken up into each of the domains. Some things that I really find effective to use in here are these fluency. There's Lexia decodable readers in fluency and also fluency passage packs. So depending on the level of your learner, you would either choose the decodable readers for your lower level readers to increase their fluency. And it also helps with their decoding as well because they are decodable readers. And then there's these Lexia fluency passage packs here. So you can look at the teacher guide here. You can have all of the guides or just pick the first one there. It has the preview, the reading, and the discussing here. And then let me And then the print and fold reader that goes with short A, a tan cat. Short A, a tan cat. Here's the reader that would go with this. Okay. And as you can see, it is projectable to use in a digital format. It goes in sequential order, page by page. I know sometimes reading books, readers that are online, you have to fold to make them go in the right order, but these are digital friendly. All right. Also for fluency, there's the Lexia Fluency Passage Packs. And they start in kindergarten, go all the way through grade 5. So if we click on second grade, it will have the entire second grade fluency passage pack. As you can see, this is 33 pages. So you would choose which one you're going to do. That gives you a word count and what page number it's on. And I found that doing a repeated reading like each day during the week helps those readers build confidence along the way. So basically it's just a minute read and we track their progress. Okay. And I am going to scroll down here because I'm going to move into comprehension instruction. What I really like in comprehension here are these Lexia close reads. So there's 5 sets of them, so there's a ton of them. So if you go in, and I just want to look at the student reader only, there's also a teacher guide. You can get the student reader and the teacher guide downloaded all at once, or you can choose one or the other. But in the teacher guide, it tells you which ones are available in this set, what genre, what is the target skill in the lexile of that passage. And then it has the lesson plan for you. Basically, it tells you the summary, gives you the key vocabulary, has it all out scripted out for you. Preview, read, and then it guides you through the questioning, where to stop, where to talk about things. It includes story mounts, and then it goes on to the next one. What I like about these is they're high interest, and they also infuse that vocabulary instruction into them. There's also comprehension passage packs. So these are right above where I just was. So the comprehension packs, again for grade 2, 38 pages, so all of the passages are here. It tells you the level of the passage that correlates to what they do digitally in Lexia. But what would be more informational to you would be this lexile measure. It has a content area connection and a genre attached. So let's look at one of these. As you can see, it also has vocabulary involved in it. And this is basically the passages that you will have students read. You'll talk about the vocabulary. There is, let's see, there is not a teacher component that goes with that. So that would be more prep, okay? So those are the main things that I like in these supports for instructions. But by all means, you'll probably find more things in there. Okay, I'm going to go back to our Google Drive here. And then these right here, these are called Lexia Connections. And I'm going to open one up just so you can see what's in here. There's a whole comprehension skills set that goes with this Lexia connection, and this is on sentence building. It shows you the sequence of where they started and what lessons came prior to this and which ones are coming next over here. But there's classroom ideas and puzzle pieces and all kinds of different things in here. And then it goes on to the next skill sequence here. So these you would have to look while you're planning to see what is going to support the instruction that you have planned for that day. And they also give you examples in here too. So they're working on word chains. So here's some examples of that. So that was pretty much just a basic overview of the resources that are available to you in this shared drive that we have, the shared Google Drive. And once again, I want to thank you on behalf of Citrus County Schools for working to help our students grow over the next several months.